Vici Gang needs to secure some bounties. They still didn't devour this.
No. Really? It's in there.
It was free gold for them. Never mind, they just focused on the laning stage because that ward didn't really matter. She did not want to leave the lane. Yeah, exactly. And the build on Nature's Prophet. He's level 5, magic wand. Just raindrops, just for maximum survivability in this lane.
As we just outlined, he needs to die. It's never a value if you just force him off the creep wave. He can come back full, and you just feel like you lost the trade because you then have less mana, maybe a little bit less HP. And Blizzy, oh dear, this is pretty deep. Fade, taking onto him a little bit. Does have the Bramble Maze, but they don't have the Metamorphosis, so he'll just walk away. Interestingly deep from the Beastmaster in the first place.
And with this rotation from Disruptor, Viper actually forced Lina to go back to jungle a little bit because lane equilibrium is on his side. If he hits level 6,
she's probably dead
before him.
Yeah, but the thing, who has the easier kill opportunity is the real question, right? You have to land the Light Strike array if you're Lina, but with Ori, if you're just past, I'd say about this lane, right? This line rather, you hit the Viper Strike, Lina's probably dead. Meanwhile, Chu's definitely dead in the bot lane. That gang does connect. Vici just more or less running a tri-lane at this stage. They've left the Nature's Prophet to his own devices.
And they don't threaten a kill on this Nature's Prophet. You can't really go on him. And he's gonna hit level 6 soon, so that's gonna be a lot of kill potential. If his ulti bounces, they can play aggressive on the bottom lane or on the mid lane.
And aggressive on the bot lane. Oh! DY solo. Magical to rotate. Maybe he'll find Fade, who's behind and doesn't have a TP to escape. Got the Cursed Crown, won't get a chance to use it. Was going to go down. Meanwhile, on the top, they dove. Yeah, they found a kill.
They rotated Shadow Shaman just to secure the kill. Viper is level 7 right now. He's going to continue to farm. He's 4 points in Nether Toxin, Crown, a Mango to work with. Also, Shrine is ready. Oh man, this is going to feel good. 3-man Shrine. Viper's going to go to full HP, full mana.
Oh, that's the value you're looking for. Paparazzi, he can even go back to lane. Or if they do hang the Lina around there, he doesn't mind having to be in the jungle for a little bit. But it looks like she's going to back away anyway.
I like this build way more on TB. You get Magic Wand for some sustain, and it also gives you enough mana to use Sunder in most of the situations because you are using your spells to farm and then build into the drums. It gives you some tankiness, extra move speed, so you farm faster. Just having drums on your team.
This is scaling value. Games end quicker. You definitely feel like you want at least one on your team. And a TP away by Sven. They have no way to stop it. Just in time, actually, Glimpse comes out. DY. The TP completed just before Crystallize could escape. And now he is very much dead as Yang does secure the kill with his ultimate.
This game done. Yeah. And this game, Chu does not have much space to work with, so they're gonna leave him on mid while Lina is jungling. They want to get him closer to level 6 so they can go for objectives. It's minute 8.5 already. He's level 4 only.
And he might stay that way for a little bit longer. Fade rotating in. This is Sprout as well. They're throwing everything on. The Shackles coming out. The Curse Crown does proc. Now, surrounded by the troops in all sides, he still finds a way out. The stun comes out, and Laguna gets the kill into DY. Punished for the greed, and just one tree short of what they needed to do, and sure Chu would have died there.
Yeah, I feel like Nature's Prophet should have just TP top and with the Treants try to secure this tier 1 tower. Much more value from it instead of killing a position for Shadow Shaman.
It's like you're trying to slow down the push opportunity instead of exploiting yours when it's stronger. You know, if it works out, great, but the alternative is, as you said, just come on top and getting guaranteed value. As he's finally doing. Smoke rotation, by the way. Paparazzi. Hello. Terrorblade's ganking at the 9-minute mark.
They want to secure the tower. Get a kill into tower.
Oh. Oh, DY got seen. Oh, D-Ward. Paparazzi's
gotta know Paparazzi's there.
Yep. Stun. Come from both sides. Chu's going to get the Hex out. He's got the Shackles available to use on the Terrorblade. He does have the Sunder, though, so they need to be careful. Going to turn around and Crystallize. He's going to be stunned up with the Curse Crown in a moment. Chu trying to run away. He's going to get low and fall. And they're going to pursue this. They want the kill into Sven. Has got the Warcry available, though, so he should be able to walk this off. Paparazzi will turn around and move towards the tier 1 tower.
Meanwhile, they lost the bottom tower. Beastmaster getting closer to that Vlad's, which opens up even the Roche for them and even more push power. Runes are gonna spawn, so it seems like it's gonna be 2 for 2 paparazzi. They need to kill this tier 1 tower, the most important tower in the game, as everyone likes to call it for a reason.
Looks like they're gonna be able to get it. A contest happened there. They actually have to slow down the push top because Yang was continuing to push there. So the trade does favor Vici in the end. Most convincing. And you give up one of the useless towers to secure the 2 most valuable Dire's towers. Opening up that jungle for them. You can already see the ward going down, so they'll see everything happening in Na'Vi's jungle. Now they're just gonna and this play, or maybe not. Mid lane? They're going in, Static Storm's there, and Lena's dead. There's no way you escape this.
Oh my god, this damage over time. Viper, Road of Aethas completed. This is how Vici Gaming plays. Now they're gonna invade their jungle, try to farm up as much as possible. This Beastmaster needs to control the Hawks, see where they're moving in their jungle.
I need to see what's coming because it might be cool, but it looks like someone misspelled it because it's not dots, it's more dost. Damage over a short time. You're looking at what, 3-second survival window before you die? Good luck with that. It's not like anyone wants to be building braces on the lineup in Na'Vi either. You got one on Sven, but you stop there because you need actual items. You are a core Sven. Beastmaster's Vlad's pick up, but I don't know if you can until you get rid of that tier 1 mid, right? It's way too risky.
They're trying to grab a kill and push tower on a mid lane. Shadow Shaman is still staying top under the vision of that ward.
Moving with this smoke pretty rapidly, but Fade will break, and he's not the easy kill. He has a Shadow Realm to escape so easily. But they won't be able to connect. No surprise there. Even with that ward coverage, they just know it's... Like, if you're initiating on a Willow, she has to be insta-stunned or she's not going to die. All the while, every time you make this move, this is the other problem, right? You're not slowing down the Terrorblaze farm. And look on the other side of the map. What's Yang doing? Whenever you aren't looking, he's pushing. Maybe they can change that. They do have the Serpent Wards, so I think you just save them. You don't look to use this on a tower, right? You look to use this on the Roche.
Yeah. But, I mean, they need to take this tier 1 tower first. They could try to sneak into Roche Pit, maybe grab it, but I feel like Vici Gaming should know about it. Plus, they have Treants to scout it out. This TB continues to farm. There was a big stack of Ancients for him. So he is second best on a net worth. The thing is, this Sven farms a lot. He's also farming the stacks, but once he hits his peak, and if they don't finish the game, they're just gonna fall off. Their Navi's on the clock.
And it's not looking good with them on the clock when they're losing heroes like that. They sniped out Shaman and dragged him back to his death. Look at the smoke rotation. Crystallize wants to make a play. He's picked up the Echo Saber. They don't want to enter with a Viper, or do they? They're going to go for it. The Atos comes out, Viper strikes, turn around. They drop the Death Wall, but no, the Static Storm's going to be there to try and protect Ori. Okay, so 4 looks for the kill on Snake. We'll get him low enough. Now he's going to turn around. Says, if I'm going to die, Sven's going to come with me. Looking on the side in the meantime. It's going to get D-Boy low. Not enough kill. They can glimpse her away, and Lena's not there. The Primal Roar, Sven getting pretty low. The Thunder save is good. Paparazzi. He's the medic that Ori needed. Keeps him alive, gives him a new breath of life, and with that, a double kill.
And they're going to use 3-4 man shrine, heal up, and continue farming. I thought you will focus, and he's getting close to that mech. This is their timing where they're gonna try to go into Roche Pit, take it, or just try to take a fight. Because Navi's lineup right now, I already said that they need to play more aggressively. They smoked. They need to be in advantage with the lineup like this.
True. You pick this Beastmaster for the early pressure. You have the Lena. We've seen what Magical can do this hero when he's ahead, but this is a whole whole different game. And a whole
this is
different
more
story.
forehead than him being ahead.
So they're just melting in the midst of this Viper, of this Terrorblade even. Where's your easy entrance kill this time? We said, is Yang gonna perform? Is he gonna be a problem? Will he get picked off? And so far, he's had one death this whole game. He's got a Midas already, 2,000 gold. He is going for that Crimson Guard build. It's a good luck killing.
He had a good laning stage. Building all these tanky items gives him like magic wand, the urn.
They tried for a kill on the Ori again. They're not learning lessons.
Yep. Well, Yang can build into pretty much anything, but also has Hand of Midas to speed it up.
That's the beauty of it. I mean, look at him, 2.5k gold. He hasn't committed yet, but he very easily could. Ichi have invaded the jungle. They're going to take control of this area and push for that tier 2.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't change his mind. Get that Crimson Guard against Sven, against Shadow Shaman, Beastmaster. Lina also does some serious right-click damage. They're gonna feel unkillable if he gets it. This is a free tier 2 tower on top.
In the meantime, Fade throwing out the Terrorize, trying to be like Kobe. Or like Moby. Wasn't quite on the mark. It's not the biggest deal though. Terrorize is handy, but really the bread and butter right now is throwing the Nevertoxin down and using a Static Storm.
How does that even work?
See, it looks like, oh yeah, I think he might have picked up something. Yeah, he's got the buckler. He's definitely going for the Crimson Guard. That's what you're waiting to see. It's like the way the Vici are utilizing their smokes. It's not as much just looking for a kill, right? It's just getting to the other side of the map and constantly pulling Na'Vi back and forth.
They're out farming Na'Vi right now, and there's still tier 1 and tier 2 tower on the bottom. Paparazzi has almost full Manta style. He has meta ready, and they're gonna go for 2 towers. I don't think Na'Vi can respond to this.
It's not just that.
It's being pinged out. He's instantly pinging tier 2 tower.
But I like the Na'Vi are holding here, because this is the most important piece of information. Even if they use the Metamorphosis here, they've got tier 1 mid. They can try and TP and then insta-go Roche afterwards. So if you respond here, they instantly go for the big Aegis play. At the same time, they might just continue. Yeah, okay, there's ignoring it, and then there's just sticking your head in the sand. They're going to come back now. Yang's moving in, just scouting out. They're on the high ground. Metamorphosis activated. They say, okay, we'll force them back to... And let's see if Na'Vi can punish them before they'll be able to leave, though. They're just coming out, dragging them away. Moving in. They got the primal roar. They want to throw it out. They have to throw it out on the Viper. Not the ideal target. Static Storm goes down, and the damage being done to Beastmaster is going to fall. They drop the water well. Ori being hit on by everything. They're throwing every move that catches Zig, but it's not enough. He's going to stay alive. The stun coming out. Paparazzi, no! He can't get the stun. There is close, but no cigar and Sven. He's stunned up now. He's going to fall. They've got one person left, but this is in grim. They throw everything, and all they walk away with is a kill into the Terrorblade.
Yeah, Terrorblade could have lived there if Dark Willow popped the Terrorize, but they're gonna be full HP, this Crimson Guard and the mech keeping them alive. There's gonna be full Guardian Greaves right now. Na'Vi does not have anything to do in this game anymore. 11k network lead, and Na'Vi is a team that is gonna call GG, even if the game is still not done.
Just looking... Like, even if it feels like it's done, they're looking for the middle finger up at their opponents. Like, okay, even if we lose this, we're going to take something away from you. I mean, it's an interesting play. There's always this argument, though. There's a fine line between just beating yourself up and playing for something. Maybe there's a chance, but just look at these net worths right now. Look at it. 3 heroes have broken their 10k mark, and none of them belong to Na'Vi. It's just an R to be him right now.
And their heroes can't really come back. Heroes are not gonna scale. We talked about it during the draft. It's 12,000 network lead, but this game is done though for Na'Vi.
That's a bold statement, Lacoste. Let me just Let me just consult with AI, because AI is never... There's a 3% chance, the cost.
Alright, that's just the Gaben being generous right now.
I mean, it might be generous, but on a 2% chance with Chaos before, you know, you gave him the benefit of the doubt. There's got to be something Na'Vi can do here. There's got to be some play, some hope.
Yep, they can start thinking about the draft for game number 2, because this carry Sven is definitely not working.
Although they're wasting a lot of time magical here. They haven't quite killed him yet. Light Strike Ray's going to come out. Long range shackles and Nature's Prophet glimpse away. They're keeping Lena alive, and now Aegis has been claimed, but they might lose a few heroes here. Prophet tanking everything, but the ward should be enough for the Laguna. Disruptor going to fall as well. They find 2 pickoffs. Decent kills as well, especially one onto Yang. It's worth a lot of gold, but at the same time, that was 2 members of Vici. What were the rest doing? They were picking up a second life for their Viper.
Yeah, also they're picking up bounty runes, Viper, building towards Aghanim Scepter. That's gonna be extremely effective against Sven. And I mean, Sven, even when he gets that BKB, it's flying out to him. It's he's not gonna have a good time.
I mean, yes.
Triple his mobility.
It's like you're looking at it like, okay, you have magic immunity, but this Terror Blade and this Viper, that's a lot of damage. It's gonna cut you out still the same. Witch Doctor, he's dead. Fade with the level 2 Bedlam, proving a little bit too overwhelming for the poor support. Do we still have a 3%? That's the real question. It's still a 3%, lads. We've got again.
Yeah, these 2 kills don't really matter because they didn't achieve anything from it. TB has meta.
Say goodbye to 3%.
Yeah, usually you do not want to give Aegis these transformation heroes, and I think it's better on Viper right now because how tanky he is. He's gonna be that frontliner need.
That's true. Sin at 2k HP. On his way towards the Ags, needs 1200 gold, just over 1200 more gold to get that. Probably will buy out considering he's got that second life. And Marie said the BKB is going to feel pretty useless for Sven, but with that low cooldown, he probably won't be the only one who suffers. Where's Yang going? Oh yeah, he's going to try and stack up some more minus armor. He's going for that medallion to the solid. Also a lot of effective HP for him.
I think that's going to be used more defensively than offensively.
Everything for the TV.
People, yeah, whoever gets roared, whoever gets shackled, and we're going to throw everything at him.
And speaking of the TV, look what he's going to next. Not long for that butterfly. Being of a time when no one can hit him. Meanwhile on top, as you said, Yang going to be rotated on. So there's the shackles. It will be enough, and there's a backstab attempt coming in from Vici, so you need to abort quickly. Na'Vi need to get everyone out alive. They have got the TPs to terrorize. Does connect on the Blizzy though. They see one. He's going to be locked on the spot. Rambo Maze there. The Curse Crown as well. They'll have some vengeance on the Blizzy, but they won't find anything else.
Nicely executed. I guess they're just waiting Viper to finish his Aghanim Scepter. That's going to help a lot. So 200 gold away from it.
They're already getting the lanes in good position. Mid is always going to be pushed in here, and they're already pushing in top. The big difference is there's 10 seconds more time for Beastmaster to be back up, and Nature's Prophet has a way to just get straight to that base. So you can probably keep an eye on this base and expect to see a tier 3 tower going down in a matter of about 10 to 15 seconds. If TB does decide to actually commit. As you said, just buying their time. They know there's no rush. It's not just the Ags, actually. They are probably just going to wait for this butterfly to finish. He's got 300 more gold to go.
Yeah, they are not in a hurry because they know that Navi's lineup does not scale well into the late game, and they're just controlling the whole map. They're farming everything. Network advantage still going into their favor.
Also a matter of maximizing your net worth advantage, because at the same time, like we've commented on those two, have a look at Fade. Not far off. He did have a Blink Dagger queued up. He switched it over to the 4-star. Oh, backstab coming in. They can try and move Lizzie. Look at the Primal Roar. Finally finds the right target. The BKB active. Everything will be thrown on Terror Blade, the Laguna as well. They can't keep alive the Crimson Guard. Now they need to do something about this, Ori. Trying to attack on the Witch Doctor. Going to get pretty low. He can't move away. He's going to be sacrificial lamb in the meantime. They're trying to get everyone else out, but the Glimpse back is going to drag Crystallize towards his death. He can't escape this. Yule's up in the air. Viper is kept. The damage is overwhelming. The Atomic and export on the Lena. She's used the Yules already to try and deal with the Viper. They're going to have to back up, and there's going to be a buyback coming out from the Willow. The problem here is, while you did get the kill on the Terrorblade, you did not kill Yang, and you haven't dealt with the Viper.
Yeah, and I feel like one of the plays that Vici could go for is put Nature's Prophet in front, bait with him, all the spells, all the damage, and just buy back. True, that's a dieback.
Yep, and that's a beautiful bait from Ori, just in time for the Aegis to now be reclaimed. We'll be up to full HP, and the push will continue. Yang getting Vigil with the Sprout. Bramble Maze will keep them at bay. Blizzy has the Primal Roar in 25 seconds. You're at least going to give over a tier 3 tower by the looks of it. Creeps, they need to arrive. There's Catapult coming in as well. How do you stop them right now? Like you said, that was a dieback on Shaman. He's dead for 50 seconds still. God's Strength is on cooldown for 25 seconds, even with the Sven being respawned. And now, outside the base, they found a target. Seneko, he thought it was safe to just try and go out and ward, and he was wrong. Now in the mid lane, Viper Strike is going to connect on Magical, force him to back up. They've got that bot lane pushing in, so someone has to go deal with that. And the moment they do, you're weaker in this mid lane. Terrorize. It's going to be charged up, not thrown out though. And Terrorblade's back. No Metamorphosis, but he hit pretty hard in the melee form as well.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you can feel the enemy team just lost, and you can take it slowly. You don't have to rush anything because you know that your late game is secured, and you still have enough damage to actually bring them down right now.
Look at BKB from Magical. They're going to the BKB for Laguna as well. Piper's going to get low, but Sun is saved by Paparazzi again. We'll keep Ori up for the time being, but it's not enough. He's still going to fall. They throw everything at him, and they finally walk away with that kill. But well, the real people walking away right now, Vici, going to try and stop the Nature's Prophet from escaping, but still so damn tanky on the side. Stormhammer throw now, looking for the kill on the DY. They do manage to find it, but Curse Crown is going to come into effect, and Sven, he can't move away. They find a big kill. On the side, Yang is still not dead yet. Long range, useless shackles coming out. They're going to interrupt the Yules to move in. They do actually drop the wards as well, but look at this. Paparazzi says, okay, I'll just walk away. You've used the shackles already here. They have got the sheep stick.
Body block.
Well, not sheep stick, the sheep rather, the hex. Long range shackle going to come out, and they do punish Paparazzi for being so greedy. But, I mean, what are you saving now? You've lost 2 melee racks, there's 1 range racks. Your tier 3s are all dead. Na'Vi have to do something with this, but all the lanes are pushed in.
Yeah, the problem is they don't shout waves collect quickly. And the Vici Gaming might actually take it more slow right now, because I don't think they can throw this game, but they're not executing it perfectly. That's the thing. Also, I think if Paparazzi went for Scotty as a second item, it would keep him alive. In the previous fight, he would be tanky enough with all the extra HP, so he could be able to use the Sunder and then just rip them apart with the meta.
All about playing around the Metamorphosis. I mean, they're still stacking their gold, but Na'Vi, they're saying, don't count us out this yet. The problem is, the Plus is slowly doing that. They're now down to a 2% chance to win. We've seen teams make big mistakes before that lead to complete turnarounds in these type of games. Vici, while they do have the lead, they still need to close it.
Now he bought the gem, so they want to get rid of the vision, and they have Hawk to control their jungle. They're gonna spot Vici Gaming lurking around.
They're smoked up as well. They want to make a move. Vici do have the high ground though. Be very careful about how they approach this. Smoke on smoke action. You don't see everyone, all you see is Yang. Not the ideal target, as we saw what happened last time they tried to take him out.
Now he has
Ori.
Ground.
They're going in. Atos comes out. Sven forces BKB. Goes straight back. He's going to stun the Primal Roar as well. They're stacking them all on the Viper. Force stuff away. Still in range of the Deathfall. They're going to try and do enough damage, but he moves away. The Guiding Creeps will keep him healthy. Deathfall just zoning them out, but they're just waiting out, and now they're going to try and turn around. Static Storm's going to come down. Now, Crystallize, he can't get out of this. He's sprouted and stuck inside. Moving for more. Witch Doctor trying to escape, but it's a little bit too late, and Ori stands in the Serpent Wards and says, go for it, because I am way too hard to kill right now. Terrorblade, a very, very big sheep, going to move across, looking on a Chew, who has no way out of this because he can only shackle one target, and Blizzy will hide in the tree line as the GG comes out. Na'Vi, no, they can't win this first game. Vici are 1 game up.
Yeah, this is a clear outdraft from VG Gaming. You really don't pick Sven carry as your last hero because the lineup is not gonna scale. You have Lina and Beastmaster, while Viper is still in the pool and you're playing against TB.
The kill pop the Aegis,
and
now Old 11 is going to try to run back over onto the side. They find the kill over onto Dark, but he does manage to drop that Will-O-Wisp. 11 now trying to run out. GH chasing him down. He's got that vacuum pulling back Old 11. The Iron Shell doing a decent amount of damage. The Bear chewing away. Mind Control takes out Old 11. There's a buyback from Dark. I don't know how I feel about that. There's no Will-O-Wisp. What was he hoping to do?
I'm not sure at all. Like that's pretty bad. The Aegis is gonna run out in like 2 minutes anyway, and he's not really posing a threat. He's just hitting jungle creeps. Like, sure, if you just got it before he ran to the tower, but like after he ulted, just leave him. Sure, if your other team is like coming in, but they're all just hitting jungle. That was such a dumb move there.
Do you think they're feeling a little bit nervous because they do realize that that Radiance is gonna be up and running soon? Kaka. Old chicken. There's some friends over here, though. In fact, Old 11. I think that Stormhammer Hand of God gets used. GH, though, I think is most likely going to be dead. Yeah, there he goes. And the rest of the team, though, they are pinstering through. There's going to be the plasma coming out. Kaka gets taken down. And
Aldred in trouble here.
Chicken, he's looking. Chikuching up nice and forward here, trying to get Matu. See, there's no shrine up. There's going to be the Illuminate. It does a little bit of damage. They need to get just a bit more. And Old Chicken just only has
they killed the bear just before as well. That's 300 gold for the bear, and then the hero itself. Spent 2 men lone druid. Lul. That's what they say in chat right now. For sure. And even Kuroki, no.
Kuro, he's sober. He doesn't even have booties, man. Not even brown boots on our friend here. There's the recall. He trapped GH. I'm not sure GH was super happy about that because he immediately gets stunned up. A couple more hits. Old Chicken is unstoppable. Old 11 now might be in for some trouble as he's trying to run away from this Magnetize. Does manage to go and pop that one. Still alive and kicking right now. And there's going to be Yi running in. Finds himself GH over here into the corner. Can he grab him fast? It's not going to be enough. He does just roll on out Autobots. And now Miracle, the toss back from Kaka, says, yeah, you stay over there, Mr. Bear. I have no interest in this. Jesus. Quite a lot. Running at him. Miracle coming forward. There's going to be the beautiful Will-O-Wisp blow. Buys them time, allows them to get out.
East 100 gold.
Just enough.
All right, that helps. That could have been disaster. We got the dagger on Ursa now.
That was a big reveal without getting too much out of it, too.
Yeah, well, they did use the ultimate, at least on Coddle, and that has a very long cooldown.
GH. The Slats comes out over onto our friend Weaver. Illusion Ring comes out.
Liquid is completely fine with this though. Even though Laundry just died twice, it's gonna have Radiance in a decent timing, not the greatest. He does not have double boots either, but it's gonna be like 90 minutes. It's not too bad. Me personally, I get around 12 minutes. But you know, I'm a different level.
Well, Pixar didn't happen, dude.
Yeah. I'll send you later tonight.
Oh no. No, please, no. We do see that the 3 cores on the side of Liquid, top of that net worth, but it's pretty much neck and neck right now.
Yeah.
Next then just overtaking the Lone Druid just a little bit. again, neck and neck.
Yeah, Liquid is definitely happy with this. They're not getting rolled over, which was definitely a fear with Weaver having kind of a free lane. But yeah, they're just staying in the game, being even a little bit ahead, and which is great, because once they get the Radiance, they should just really just take over the game.
Seems like a lot is hinging on this, but it's taking them a bit to find the space, and of course, you know, having the bear die and Lone Druid as well proved to be quite an issue, and it's just slowing them out.
And a couple deaths definitely. But yeah, it's only 400 gold now. It's going to be 18 minutes.
Looks like BKB has been queued up for Sven, hoping to not get... I mean, they don't really have a lot of CC coming out from the side of Liquid, but just does allow him to just go and hit. And of course, the Iron Shell does so much damage. Yeah. Seeing GH just chasing people down with the Surge, too. Or even just the creeps. We saw like a really nice vacuum into Stomp coming out earlier.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty easy for them now. Pretty straightforward. They're going to have mech as well. So they're just going to 5-man and start pushing, taking tower and objectives. They're not going to be able to lose fights anymore. It's really now you want to take a fight if you're keen gaming.
God Strength gets popped here from Old 11. What's going on here, boys? Oh, Kakalo finds himself a friend. Mind control. He's stopped back with that blinding light. Lazar's starting to run himself away. They've caught the hand of God out and running. Mind control for Silver. Oh, beautiful vacuum up over onto the cliff there. Buying him some more time, and it looks like now Keen having to run themselves back a little bit, but over onto the side they find GH, and they're still looking for more. Kuro is just getting bullied by Old Chicken. Was a nice play coming out with that vacuum. Was able to keep the Dark Spear alive, but they did end up losing GH. Heal.
Yeah,
very clutch.
The Cheniel's doing lots of work, and yeah, the mech's coming up now. That was up without Radiance as well, I believe. So yeah, it was. So now that he has Radiance, if he has Radiance that fight, they're gonna get completely stomped. So very common is when the enemy is not aware of the power of the Radiance and underestimate it, they keep fighting and they just get massacred.
They have to suspect it's coming up, though. Like, there's no way that they're not expecting it.
Yeah, I mean, they know it's coming now, but depends if they respect it, because they're not going to win a team fight now.
Okay, so the best bet for them now is trying to find some sort of pick-offs, right?
Yeah, they got to have, like, perfect team fights.
Okay.
Perfect initiation, otherwise it's not going to work.
They're running at him with the Fury here. In fact, the hasted Lone Druid looks pretty ridiculous right now. Oh, Dark trying to run himself away. He's getting slowed down. That Radiance, oh boy, does it hurt.
He accepts it. Well done. Well, they definitely just see the Radiance now, so if they can get like some good tiny initiation, toss someone out, position. Like they need Coddle ult to fight for sure. That will be in 44 seconds when he spawns. And the mech is up as well now, and along with Greaves coming soon. Their 5-man is so strong right now. You kind of gotta split up now.
But isn't that something like Lone Druid really likes too, like being able to split off and just kind of do his own thing, do a bit of split pushing if necessary?
If he goes like super late game and he can get nags, he can do that stuff. But at this point, like he just want to 5-man like this and group up, and they kind of got that cheese strat as well, which has not really been mentioned. When you have Chen and you just give him the buff,
it
doubles as well because he's a creep, so you do like unbelievable damage. Just super good for buildings.
So if you're keen gaming right now, what's the play? Obviously, you've talked about having the Coddle have the ult up. I'm guessing you definitely want to have the God Strength on Sven. Do you want to expend both of those things all at once, or would you rather like hold on to one, try to take a good like mini engagement, and then later on?
Like right now, you just gotta avoid for sure. Like, I don't know if they take this Roach fight. They get some godlike initiation, maybe they can take this, but this is so risky right now.
Yeah.
They need their BKBs on both their cores. Sven has it soon, Weaver's halfway there, so... But at the same time, you don't want to give away a free Roche. Kind of, just this poking seems to be working, but they do smoke here. Ursus got Blink Basher. Uh-oh.
They know that'll take all the jump forward. There's a bash coming out. The blinding light pushes them back, and there's going to be the Will-O-Wisp getting dropped. Looks like they'll be able to save their Weaver just in the nick of time. And they're just going to disengage for the most part, although they do find themselves a GH on this back, and 11 going to be able to help Old Chicken take him down. So there's no Earth Spirit. This is feeling a lot more comfortable for Keen at this time. They needed that pick-off. They found it.
Something like that. Or they kind of got... Well, not really,
Kaka is going to go toss up the bear, throw out the Illuminate. And they'll take down some of the damage. There's going to be the wall vacuum, though. Takes all of those heroes, throws them through. But it doesn't look like they care too much because they're just going to be able to cleave through those illusions. Now wall's down. This is a good situation for Keen.
Yeah, if they miss his timing with the Radiance, Lone Druid is not the best scaling hero, and definitely would favor Keen Gaming if it goes later on. So these engagements are not doing what they want, really. Like, it was so close killing that Weaver there, like 10% health or less. But the 4 staffs doing godlike work. They're still going in for that Roach. They really want it.
They don't have the Will-O-Wisp this time, and they don't have God Strength, so this also looks a little bit more comfortable for Liquid, but they still have to be very careful. A little bit of poking coming out here from the Weaver.
Liquid is definitely favored for this fight, but there is definitely ways they can lose. And if they do, disaster level here. Old chicken going around.
Yeah, Miracle going to be able to grab it, though. Now Old 11 in for some trouble. Cock over here on the high ground. He's trying to just throw out that avalanche. We'll be able to throw it, but it looks... Damn it.
No.
Yeah, they're trying. They are definitely trying to run away. Old Chicken says, yeah, nope, I'm done here. See you later.
Yeah, like, once your ultimates are gone, you can probably not even closely take that fight, so just let them have the Aegis. Not much you can do about it. Just go on the split up and just get as much farm as possible. Get your BKBs ready. Sven has it now. Weaver needs it as well. And yeah, he's a bit more than halfway.
Kaka's being just so patient over here on the trees. But they're definitely going after this top tower. BKB is completed for the Razor, though. So, just gotta wait on the BKB for the... I believe Weaver was working on one. They don't know that Kaka's in the trees. He's gonna jump forward. He has that Lone Druid. They toss him right back into everyone else. Will-O-Wisp comes through. There's gonna be the follow-up with Old 11 being able to throw out the Stormhammer. Illuminate comes out, and they find the kill onto Madumba Man. That's the fast way to take him down now. GH running out. The toss comes out, though, from the Sven with the Stormhammer. And the God Strength, he just chips him down. And it looks like we're gonna lose Kuroki as the rest of the team. Mind Control trying to run away. Do we have a toss? We indeed have a toss. Stormhammer not up just yet. Now it is. Can he get it? He's gonna throw it right behind the tower. Evan doesn't seem to mind too much. We'll be able to land the stomp. Greaves gets to use Mind Control. Is going to be able to walk away from this engagement, but they will lose a tower, and they've lost 3 heroes in the process.
I don't know what Liquid is doing. Like, you're splitting up. You're so strong right now. There's no way you lose a team fight. Just stay together and just push the towers, and you win the game. But they're splitting up. Ursa's hitting the jungle. He's not even close.
Does he know that there's friends here? Because they're just sapping a lot of free damage away from Miracle. Goes for it again, thinking that he can contest this, but I don't think they know where the rest of the heroes are at this time. I guess GH is nearby, right?
And they gotta be more careful. That's also one way to win the team fight. They need Lone Druid for sure in the team fight to have the Radiance up, and if you just burst the bear, you know, you would save him with Chen Heal and the mech from Darkseer, but Darkseer was not even in the fight. And he can also counter-initiate with his vacuum wall combo. But again, he was bottom pushing, and it takes a while to recall him, so... Again, being a little bit overconfident. Not playing too clean, but they're still in a good position, only 1k behind.
They do have the Aegis still up and running over on Miracle. It's going to be pretty hard to break into this high ground. Yeah, they smoke, actually.
Weaver has the triple BKB now. This got to be really scared for Liquid right now.
Jump forward from Miracle. Avalanche. Kaka's looking for a toss back. If he can find something, does get silenced up. He's in for some trouble. The fear is actually going to hold him into place. There's going to be a triple wall combo coming back. But the rest of Liquid, they want to run themselves out there. They've got the BKB popped over onto Old 11, and he's not finding anyone to hit at this time. So I think he's waiting to go back in. Yeah, that appears to be the case as they go forward again here. Still having that Aegis online for Miracle.
Tiny just completely throwing that fighter. He blink into nothing and he finds no one, just gets instant silence.
Oh no, Weaver, are they going to be able to get the silence up? They're going to go push out. They've got the Will-O-Wisp buys them again. A little bit more time. Miracle's going to his gloves. He's getting held into place. Are they going to be able to find it? No, he's going to be able to go out thanks to those Guardian Greaves.
Heal. Keeps them all alive. And this game is close. There's a lot of clutch saves this game for sure. Like, these 4 staffs are so annoying, and then just the Will-O-Wisp.
But it is down close. Now. It is down, so they don't have that as a save this time around, but it does buy them enough time where Kaka's back up and running.
Codless getting high level. They keep going. They should have BKBs ready again now. 12 seconds. They got to be careful. Like, they want to force with this Aegis, but they can easily get run over. If Tiny just has a decent initiation this time around and not completely ruin it, it's gonna be fine.
I know, do you think they should just chill? So they just back off and bide their time, or is this aggression the proper way to play this?
Liquid probably needs to chill a little bit. Just, well, all the lanes are pushed out, so they really want a tower. Just get the shrines. If you just send in the bear.
It is super hard to break into this high ground with the Coddle being able to keep just constantly spinning. Bear getting thrown back on the top. Bear jumps forward though, and there's a nice wall coming through here, followed up with a bit of a vacuum. Miracle now needs to be careful. He's taking so much damage. They pop the God Strength again. Greaves coming through, clutch, trying to just beat up that one little Alpha Wolf. The slow comes out over onto old 11. The Bear chewing him down slowly but surely. BKB comes out though. Miracle also has his own BKB though, and he's just gonna bash him away. Looks like the Weaver too trying to run away, and now Dark trying to get back into that wall using the Glimmer Cape.
Aegis is out. Cannot play hyper aggressive anymore. No buyback on Sven though. Just keep blasting out with Coddle right now.
It's working. And they haven't lost that top tower yet either. Bear sitting very, very low. So walls down. This feels like they've been going at this.
300 gold. Gimme, gimme.
Not quite yet. They're still alive.
Well, it's 29 minutes now. So King Gaming is holding in. You have this Radiance timing, but it is fading away. Every second that passes, it's a little bit weaker. So, but Ursa is still on the top now. So that here is pretty scary.
Yeah, hats off to Dark for just having good positioning, staying really far back, and just having those Will-O-Wisp saves whenever they're necessary, and then also the Illuminate, just pushing them back, because I know that's super, super annoying when you're trying to break high ground. So if you just missed up just a little bit, they will punish you and take you out, and then it's a lot easier to get into those towers and Rex. Oh,
BKBs.
Getting aggressive. Kaka have their eyes on Kuroki to just do a little bit more damage. Vacuum comes through. The turn around, the BKB gets popped though from Old Chicken. There's going to be roll forward. Old 11 might be in for some room. He really wants to get the kill over onto Kuroki, but he's just too fighting him too quickly here. Well, Bear re-engaging, hoping to maybe get a lucky route if possible. And now Miracle, nice stun coming out, but they've got the BKB over here on the Earth, and they've got their eyes on Kaka, because they know Kaka has a big problem. He's not going to be able to avalanche that Ursa Bear when he is BKB'd up. Blinding Light coming out now from Dark, trying to buy himself some more time. Drops the Will-O-Wisp. Maybe, I'm not sure if that was quite the play. I guess he was just too afraid, but now they're not going to have it for high ground. If they decide to push their luck, right? Old 11 hanging out in the trees here, has the God Strength, has Blink up and running if they want to go for it, but...
And they just missed the initiation there with the Tiny. They need to toss someone back and just kill someone quickly, because if it goes for a long fight, one with Radiance usually wins, and just these searches are so annoying to deal with. Just keep running away.
I almost like to see an Atos on someone too.
Yeah, well, we got triple Force Staff soon.
Right.
Sven is also getting level 3 ult soon, so they are getting damage. They just need more damage. Mjolnir's wall coming out on Weaver.
That was the problem earlier when he got that initiation with the Sven. It's just, you know, didn't have enough damage to take down Kuro. He was able to walk away, or ride away rather, on whatever beast you would call that.
Sven without ultimate is pretty sad. He's going to the Echo Saber, so they are getting more and more damage, but Liquid is just keep their base, which means they're farming a lot. And just a couple minutes to go, it was 1k lead for King Gaming, but now it's 6k for Liquid. So you don't really need to end the game if their enemies is sitting in their base not getting any gold.
That's true. Very patient. They're all kind of circling around this area. They've got the smoke over on Razor and Tiny. 11, they have the vision. They know that old 11 was over there. Fast vehicle, but they immediately ignore him and they go for the Coddle. They know Dark is a huge problem for them. BKB popped over on the Miracle, and now looks like Ian for some trouble. We'll turn back around though, get that leash up and running. There's the BKBs coming out, and they just want to burn him down as fast, but he's so fast. Look how fast that little bear is running away. GH is going to be the sacrifice instead. They take him out, and now Mind Control runs past through his little wall. But this is, yeah, we've got a rat problem going on down here. There's the toss up, but Bear just chewing through these racks.
Yeah, Batuman is gonna die for this.
Yeah, he is. They got might be able to get the other, but now on the run, leashed up by E. And they lose old 11 though in the top lane. They still got that fight going on, but they go and they eat the cheese. Oh no!
Okay.
Gonna be able to walk out. They're just slowly getting burnt down by this bear too. Kaka not gonna be able to blink, although he is making his way forward. There's a lot of damage. They'll be able to take him down.
Top as well, they're adding, outmaneuvering the enemy. They do get racks, but...
Miracle might be trying to chase after this.
He's alone versus 4 here.
Willow was pulling them in with the avalanche and the toss. This is a very dead bear.
That is definitely a thinking.
Not smarter than the average bear in this case. Mind control, though, again, you've got that little bit of split pushing going through.
Well, is he gonna get it though?
Yeah, he's punching slowly but surely. It looks like
he's gonna die for it though. He's not.
No.
Okay. Oh, they do get 2 racks. Top one just being the range though.
Look at the items on that Darkseer, man. They've got the Crimson Guard. They've got the full.
Yeah, he's unkillable.
Yeah, he
literally can't die.
He's a tanky little.
And that's Children is where you go 90 damage on Darkseer. He hits very hard with that. Yeah. Even though you get the racks, it's not the end of the world. They're actually gonna... Oh, he's dead. Hello. Bye, Kuroki.
Yep. Looks like they'll find themselves a mind control here possibly as well. Just drop the wall, though. Slows them down. Blink coming... So this Tiny is slowly trudging away. Stormhammer gets used over onto the Earth Spirit, and he's out of here.
Oh, that was close. 0.1 second. Okay, well, even though they get racks, at this point, if you get racks super early, yeah, it's super good. But 34 minutes in, it's not the end of the world. And the way they got them as well, they gave so much experience and gold to the enemy. I don't think they're too unhappy about that.
Still not a huge lead going over to the side of Liquid. You've got about a 3K lead.
They lost 3K.
These fights seem very chaotic, right? It doesn't feel like they're very tidy.
Yeah.
That they're getting much off. Like a lot of the times, you know, you'll see them in the case down in the jungle, they drop the wall, but they're not able to get any sort of objectives off of it. Or, you know, the God Strength, you know, they've been popping it just for some of these smaller little team fights, but...
And Liquid's got to have to end this game really soon, otherwise... I think
gotta be careful because there's the jump forward coming out from Old 11. They drop the Will-O-Wisp. They actually managed to find Kuroki as well. I don't think they were expecting that. Hand guy gets used though, and there's gonna be the jump forward. They take out the Huddle, and they're gonna jump right on in his Will-O-Wisp, doing a decent amount of work, but they've got BKBs. It's not that big of a deal. Kaka now in for some trouble, force staffing himself. We'll be able to take down Simple Man. Now they're gonna go right back in again. They find the kill on Kaka. Can they get themselves some more? Mind control trying to run himself out. They go, they push him back. Do they have enough damage? They need to just get a little bit more hits. Mind control is so tanky. He's still alive. They'll take down GH, and they will take down E. Kuroki's gonna go down. Mind control gets taken out as a godlike kill streak coming out from Old Chicken, but they do find the kill over onto the Ursa Bear.
Nice buyback.
How much gold did they get for Old Chicken too? That was like a 10 times kill streak that he had going on.
Miracle got 1K gold for that.
Oh my god.
But overall, I mean, they get the entire team. You're happy with that. You keep
what a buyback, right?
Yeah, you have to force, you can force buyback here, otherwise you get racks. Probably, or Lone Druid alone, it's 10 seconds.
Well,
they have the damage.
Yeah, they're chewing through this where they're going, they're pinging out the racks, they want this too.
The catapults are attacking the wrong target. Oh no.
Oh boy, yeah, they're gonna turn their attention again over here, but they'll be able to go for the Mallow. The root coming through, but the BKB comes out from Old 11. I'm not sure about this. Is this the right play? No, he's just gonna TP himself out.
Old Chicken, you don't have buyback.
They've got the dust. This is not looking good. He's gonna be able to go run himself. He's got the BKB up and running. He needs to get out of there as fast as possible. He's over into the trees. This is not looking good for our friend Weaver. Can he?
Oh no, GH
getting out.
What a giga mistake.
And just like that, he's out.
That was a pretty important stun there by GH, because if it hits that, he dies, and then he's dead around in 25 seconds, which could easily mean the game.
That did not look good for Old Chicken.
Yeah, Old Chicken.
Like you said, GH, it was very dependent on him being able to get that hit often.
That is, Old Chicken got a
slip through his fingers.
Big pair of old balls, for sure.
There he is. Look at him. It's all gimpy leg there. He's trying to go for the roll.
Oh, his frog. I mean, he is on top of him. Kind of.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's kind of on top of him.
It did look like. I don't know. Is it something with the timing, perhaps?
Or maybe Earthspirit is a fat model, and it was actually Weaver's behind him.
We'll have to look at that again later. I'm sure we'll have the analyst desk take a peek at that clip.
Very closely.
That was pretty hype, anyways.
Yeah, well, that means they have a game, and Keen Gaming is ahead again. We see, like, Lone Druid, he's only level 18. He's not doing a lot anymore. So it's really Ursa that has to kill a lot, and Darkseer's tank items are super good. but they're kind of falling off at this point. Everyone is getting lots of items. We see Sven is gonna hit so hard right now with the ultimate. So these tank items, they're all falling off. So King Gaming is currently ahead.
I really want to grab this bear. Oh no. Yeah, he's trying to roar himself away. Kaka is gonna allow it to go.
Okay, so he is deciding to go for the Ags, which is kind of a desperation move. We don't see that too much anymore. But that's probably the way they have to win this game now. They have to rat and just outmaneuver King Gaming, because a straight 5-on-5 fight, they're definitely going to lose now.
It's not working out. They do have the Abyssal Blade up and running over a Miracle, though, now. I don't think they had that in the last fight.
Weaver is 25, but he did go for +1 Geminite attack, and pretty sure most people would not pick that, because 200 movement speed is absolutely insane.
Especially when you consider they don't have great lockdown on the side. Like, maybe that's why he opted for it, right? Because they don't have very good lockdown anyways, other than the Abyssal Blade and, you know, GH's...
Yeah, like...
Air Spirit, but...
It's not a bad talent, like, you have one more attack, but we've seen continuously, like, the problem is people get surfed and run away.
True.
And now you can keep up if you get that talent, but okay, he just goes for the manly damage item, I guess. I don't agree with that personally, but sure, we'll see if that works out.
All right, so a bit back and forth here. King Gaming now with about a 2K gold lead. Still fairly